Alright, hello YouTube and YouTube subscribers. I normally don't do updates of this tank during the February time because I'm usually away from home, but I had a reading week, which is basically I get a week off from school, so I decided to come back home. And I came back home to a pleasant surprise. I got probably 2 dozen or so little sword plants growing. I got the stock here, stock back here too, also growing plants. Pretty good. And another thing is my Java fern that I had that got kind of burnt by that nitrogen decreaser. It's starting to recover. It's taking a long time, well, since it's Java fern takes its time doing everything. And I actually think I might do a species profile on Java fern, but during the profile video I won't be showing you this brown burnt fern, because I got nicer looking ferns in the air tank. Now as for these anubias, I actually removed some of them. Well, I moved one of them I put in the air tank. It was floating for a really long time. It was starting to get stress marks on it, like it had like brown spots, well, brown and white spots on it because it wasn't rooted and it wasn't uptaking nutrients from the substrate or from like a log or something like that, so I moved it to the air tank. Now all the fish in here are fine, except I think I lost one of my old cories. I'm actually surprised these cories actually lived that long, since I bought them from a Walmart, and you know how fish from Walmart are. So that cory was about 4 years old. They usually live longer than that, but it was a Walmart cory, so I'm glad it managed to live for 4 years. And one of these zebra danos I noticed, one of these giant danos I noticed kind of had a growth spurt. This one here just came real big. Definitely a female. This came bigger, more colorful. And I actually did a water change today, and they look almost like they're recording or something. But I don't think people generally don't breed zebra danos in their aquariums. So, or maybe they do spawn. I don't know, because some of these dano species, they'll spawn and you won't really be aware of it because they don't really show it when they become gravid. And it happens very quickly. Yeah, so this just became one nice looking fish while I was gone. Look at all that gold and royal blue. Now as for the other tank, every single fish in this tank is fine, and this here is the nubia that I took out of the 75 gallon put in here. If you look at that, might not be able to see that ground this thing, but if you look kind of at these leaves, see how they look kind of, well, actually they're dirty because I did water change to some of the sediment celadon leaves. But if you look and see those kind of like white looking spots, that's the stuff I was talking about. It looks like it had some type of nutrient deficiency, but I hope it'll probably recover now. I got it anchored in here, and its roots are in contact with some driftwood, and the nubia, they just love to be attached to driftwood. They gain extra nutrients from it, and they kind of absorb some of the tannins. It just helps them grow really well. If you have like a really stinky piece of driftwood, attach a nubia to it, and you'll see your nubia will just kind of take off and produce a lot more leaves. One thing about this tank, I'm a bit fed up still. I still got a bit of an algae problem, but since that nitrogen decreaser has been taken out, some of my Java moss is growing back on this wood. So hopefully it grows back thick again, nice and luscious. And I want it to grow back thick because I want my cherry barbs to start spawning and having successful spawns. So maybe I can come back and all of a sudden I'll have 7 cherry barbs from them spawning. And I don't think there's like enough cover in here for fry to survive. Another reason why I think one fry was able to survive when the Java moss was thick is that when you get thick Java moss, you end up having all these microorganisms and stuff, all these little critters growing in it, and those can provide food for fry. So, yeah, it's got a bunch of algae at the front of the glass. I never noticed that. Gotta clean that off. Now, I'm probably going to try to do some more videos when I'm here. Up until, I guess I'm going to leave on Saturday. So I want to get some more videos out. Maybe some videos on crypts, Java fern, general fish talk. So, thanks for watching. Please rate, comment, and subscribe.